eventually destroy all the foliage in the area, and then there will be nowhere it can hide. God, alright. This is officially taking me longer. Oh wait, hold on, is that it? Ah, there it is, the red cloth. Okay. Alright, cool. I think that took me longer than any other one of these red cloth things to find. Alright, what side of this thing is it on? Lots of coffee bean. The treasure was coffee. The treasure was caffeine. Dude, get me out of here. Alright. Alright. Let's go home and reinstall the cannons on our boat. Because that's bothering me. Have you noticed if resources respawn in the bonfire area? I'm pretty sure they do, or really close by. Like, these trees here, I'm like 90% sure I cut them down. And also, like, this clay pit, which is really close, has definitely respawned. I have farmed it more than once. Let's see. All right. All right, so I'm never going to use this mace after finding out that I can't really parry with it. So let's salvage that. Sweet potato seeds, iron bullets, sweet potatoes, okay. Alright, is there any other upgrade things we can build? We just recently did the cookware shelf. Shoemaker's bench. 20 tanned leather, 30 hardwood. Okay. So I need 20 tannin. Okay. So I need 20... Okay, so that will take time. And if I go and farm hardwood, we'll work on that now. Just want to thank you for suggesting a refund for the Windrose game since it wouldn't open on my computer. Steam already sent me a refund. Nice. I'm honestly sad that you weren't able to get it to work on your PC, but I get it. That was me with The Last of Us. I want to try it again someday, but when everyone has said such good things about The Last of Us Part 1, and I bought it once, and I couldn't get it to run on my PC at the time. So I ended up refunding it. Usually if you have less than 2 hours played, and just say, I couldn't get it to work in the ticket, they almost always are like, yeah, okay, and then they just give you your money back. Okay. Alright. Did I get everything off the boat? I don't know that I did. No, I didn't. Okay. Spamming the deposit key. Here we go. Alright. So we're gonna need more iron and more hardwood. So... let's go to iron first. Turn the lamp off. Oh, I forgot again. Do any of you happen to know how long a day-night cycle is in this game? I truly don't know, but it's not short. Oh no, Mucky, you and the horse you rode in on. No. That was an alpha wolf. I have died to them 4 times. I've never killed one. It has a bite attack that if it hits you, you bleed for like your whole health bar. You have to chug multiple potions to survive. It's awful. Bandages stop bleeding. Do they? Because bandages say that they stop working if you take any damage. I just assumed that the next like tick of the bleed would just stop the bandage. Like logically, it makes sense that they would stop bleeding, but I thought in game that they would get interrupted by the bleed ticks and stop working. I will have to remember to try that in the future. Didn't you kill 2 alphas back-to-back last stream? No, those were just wolves. I think they had stars, so they were like stronger wolves, but they were not alphas. The one's titled Alpha Wolf has an additional type of attack that's like it's kind of like a grab. Like it's a lunge, and they like pin you to the ground and maim you, and then you bleed a lot. It's the reason I started carrying them. Oh, I've been carrying them because they're so efficient. Like, even after all these levels, it's still, 1 bandage is still a full heal for just, like, a bit of cloth. Or a bit of fiber. I left some torches here last time I was here. We need some nakamas. I mean, I got my boys that sing sea shanties. They just don't have name tags. They're all Usopp. So, head of a mountain goat leader. So I got a achievement there for killing my 20th goat, which got me now goat heads drop, I guess. Which I'll hang. You can hang them up on your wall. I'll hang one up, but then after that, you just sell them to the one. I forget which one. One of the factions will buy them. Luck has become the goat. If you want the goat, you must be the goat. Okay, that's a full bag. Feels like they die much quicker now. I wonder when you get that achievement for killing a bunch of them, I wonder if it gives you like a damage bonus versus them or something. That felt like they died way quicker. Or it might be my imagination. Got 2 more. Let's see if I can just run past. Each one of the trophies also gives you plus comfort, which makes the rested area better. It's worth having one of each in the base. I don't even know what the rested buff does in this game. Like, is it like faster endurance generation like it is in Enshrouded, or something entirely different? Alright, 75 iron. Processing. Not enough resources. What? Oh, 5 hardwood. Oh, okay. I'll have to get that. Is one of the next things in the agenda. Let's check the garden. Still growing. Hey, is it bedtime? Chat, we're gonna tell the boy goodnight. Give me just a sec. Okay, boy's off to bed. All right. Let's see. I need to refill my lamp. Bandages. Your ship copies the same level of comfort as your best base. Oh, nice. I have noticed that sometimes when I get on my ship, it will, like, I'll heal back up. Like, if I'm not full health, it'll start healing me, but not all the time. I'm still figuring that out. Okay. Hardwood. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't have the game, I've got like a green icon right here. It's a little behind my camera, and that's the rested buff. It doesn't actually say what it does, so until this conversation, I wasn't really sure. That's interesting. I haven't noticed it myself. Yeah, both at my main base and also on my ship, sometimes I heal up. Maybe it's like when you get rested or something, I'm not sure. But I have definitely seen it in both locations. Kind of cool that you can see each individual hit on the tree. Like if you look at this, like you see there's that, and then it gets thinner, and then thinner, and then it falls. Like they didn't have to do that, but they did. I appreciate it. Screw those trees so far to find the first grove. It took me a while to figure out how to get hardwood. And chat offered to help me a few times, but I was like, no, I want the satisfaction of figuring it out for myself. And basically, I was like, on this island, there's iron here, right? I'm like, okay, it's gotta be here somewhere. And I started running around and hitting every type of tree once, and then I eventually found these things. My first grove was on a different island. First one I found was here. And then, like, both of these islands seem to be the same tier, like the same materials, and also, like, goats and wolves. Like, if we're calling this, like, the second biome, it has these trees, it has iron, it has the goats, it has wolves. So I think I kind of messed up, because I ended up going, like, all the way down here, and there's, like, level 10 stuff here, and I got slaughtered. And then I found a quest that I had missed that takes me back, like, over here to the foothills, which I had completely missed. Let's take a look at our bag. So this is the main thing we're here for. Oh my god! Oh, that charge though. You see, that's why I'm using a weapon that can parry. Like, for me personally, like, using the other weapons that can't parry, it's like, they're not even on the menu. Like, it's like, once I realized that some weapons can't parry, it's like, the polearm, I'd consider the polearm because of the reach. But, like, the club? No. And then, among the weapons that can parry, the only reason I'm using the rapier, obviously it's not bad, but the main reason I'm using the rapier is it has the same scaling as some decent ranged weapons. But like the greatsword only has scaling, the same scaling as the blunderbuss among the ranged weapons, and I didn't really like the blunderbuss. It was a close range shotgun, so it was like, okay, well, I've kind of got 2 melee range weapons. I would say I look forward to getting a better axe to just chop these down faster, but by the time I get a better axe, I know I'll have a better tree I have to chop, and it's going to take the same amount of hits. Give me just a moment, chat. I'm going to get a cough drop out. I can feel the problem I've been dealing with is coming back. You gotta love it when the tree you're chopping down falls and lands on another tree that you want to chop down, and then it's just a 2 for 1. Used to do that in Valheim all the time. Chop down trees at top of a hill so they would roll down and knock down a bunch of other ones. It's just, this place wasn't really practical for it, so that was a nice surprise. I love how you call it the problem, just like in my winter car. Now, honestly, I worry that you guys are tired of hearing about it, honestly. Because, like, I try not to talk about it unless people ask me about it, because I'm just kind of, I'm self-conscious. I'm self-conscious that people are just, like, sick of hearing about it. But if I have to just stop what I'm doing for a moment, I feel like I need to say what I'm doing, otherwise it's, you know, it's just, like, awkward silence. The cannons on the ship are good for taking down trees. Really? I didn't know that. Atomic, one cannon thing that I did once. There was a quest where I had to board an enemy ship. I couldn't sink it, right? And I could not beat the enemy crew. And we were not in like the boarding process yet. And so I was using the cannons, and I just shot at the deck of the enemy ship like 20 times until I cleared like 2/3 of them, and then I finally jumped on and cleared the rest. Because there was just like way too many. And it was like, it wasn't technically considered boarding, so your boarding crew like doesn't help on this specific quest. So it wasn't, like normally when you pull up next to a ship and it's boarding, you can't use the cannons anymore. But this quest wasn't really considered boarding, so 1, you could use the cannons, and 2, oh wow, I just lost like most of my life. The tree hit me. 1, you couldn't use your cannon. You could use your cannons, and 2, your boarding crew was not helping you. So it's like I was alone versus an enemy ship in melee combat. But when I figured out I could use the guns, I was like, oh, okay, we can just pepper the deck for a while. I'll just run to the bell. You know, another weird thing about the game I've noticed, sometimes when I put my weapon away, it just vanishes. And other times, I see it in its sheath on my person. And I do not know, like if, let's say I always want to see it in its sheath when I'm not wielding it, I don't know how to do that. I tried using the guns on guys on the beach, and but the devs thought of that and they didn't allow it. Yeah, they do. There was a quest I did where I don't remember where it was. Okay, let's just say it was here. It was kind of like a peninsula like this, and there was so many dudes, and it was where I was first introduced to sergeants, and they had pistols, and I was struggling figuring out how to fight them. And I pulled my ship up, and I blasted them with cannons, and I killed like half the camp with the hitbox was weird, and they didn't react at all. Like, I could just be blowing them up, and they wouldn't react. But if I hit them dead on with the cannonball, it would kill them. And I killed like half of the camp with cannons. But yeah, it was difficult, but it does work. But yeah, you gotta like pinpoint it. Okay. So we got a bunch of hardwood. I need a reminder. What was I doing? Oh, I was getting all this to upgrade the stuff. You know what? Before I invest more into upgrading our original boarding party and guns and hull bracing. Also, what cannons do I have right now? I have 12 pounders. Can't this ship use... I don't remember if this ship could use better ones. Hold on. This is a Brethren Big. Okay, no, it used 12 pounder. A Blackbeard Brig can use 24, but it has half the health, and that's right. I didn't want to make that trick. I was like, no, I'll take the double health. Okay, so... let's go look at the merchants for a minute. Oh, someone in Tortuga wants to talk to me also. Okay. Let's talk to the guy first. It's... someone in here? Long Ben.
Rum, would you like a drink?
What can I do for you? I found corpses tied to helms on the islands. There was a body. It looked like one of the governor's men. Crack and take him. I should have known. There's been no word from Stone for ages. Looks like I need your help, mate. The governor and I have been chasing similar deaths across the archipelago for months. We were just getting somewhere, then Tortuga went to hell. How can I help? I could do with more hands to continue the investigation. Who were the victims? One day it's a local baker, next some lady from the mainland. They started finding crucified bodies about 6 months ago. No links between the victims, no motive. Any clues? Nothing that points to the killer, just bodies and whatever they had on them. Is that all you got? What can I say, mate? Whoever it is, they're good at covering their tracks. Could it be tied to the undead and the pirates? Not pirates, they're practical. Won't waste time on this sort of nonsense. Looks more like the work of some crazy fanatics. What do you need of me? Before he disappeared, Stone sent me a letter saying he found a witness willing to talk for the right price. His name's Michael Hardy. Stone said he was about to reach Tortuga, but my gut's saying the lad's going to be in trouble the moment he sets foot ashore. Help me out, matey. Get to the ship our witness is hiding on and escort him to my tavern. It'll be far easier to ensure his safety here. Okay. Alright. So in Tortuga, there are 4 merchants, I believe.
Turtles, did you fight for us?
And the one that I started earning rep with, you earn rep with them by selling stuff to their dudes. This one, I was working on rep, which is how I got the ship design, the brig. They've also got one called the frigate, which the brig has 14 guns, the frigate has 36, but that is very far away right now. Another one, find them. There was another merchant I had my eye on.
Handle with care.
Right here. Keel hold hull bracing. Taking damage no longer affects the duration of repair kits. Iron resolve hull bracing.